Happy Wednesday. Hope we're all well. Happy 1st of November. That's crazy. So let's get started. Later class now, which is nice. So if you're a regular, this is my last class with you until February because I'm going away with a ballet a ballet job, and I won't be able to, like, the countries we're in, I don't know if we're going to have Wi-Fi and whatever. So so it's going to be 8 a.m. till 8:30, probably from now on, I guess. But I'll be back in February. But yeah, anyway. So let's get started. Sitting nice and tall. Find a lovely tall seat. Feel nice and grounded through your tailbone, and start to lengthen your spine. Pull the shoulders down, and think of someone grabbing hold of the back of your neck and just slightly elongating your neck here. Good, just taking a few nice big rolls into your head. Really opening the throat, opening the side and front of the neck here. And then reversing those circles around the other way. Really focusing on finding all the length that we want to sort of emulate in our body, starting from the top of the head. Lovely. And then sitting nice and tall with the shoulders down. Take one hand to the floor, take a little stretch over to the side, just opening up that side rib area, and then reaching the arm back over to the side. And then we're going to take that arm straight across the body for a quick shoulder stretch. So you're going to just draw that arm across. And then second side, reaching over, lovely side extension. Draw that arm back behind you. And then as you come up, you're going to take it across the body. Have a quick stretch there. Lovely work, everyone. Good. Now we're going to do our cat and cow in a seated posture today. So bringing your hands into your heart center, interlace your fingers. Take a nice deep breath in. As you exhale, start to push your spine back behind you and push your hands forward. And then as you sit nice and tall, try to push the chest forward, open through the ribs, expand through the chest. Good. Deep breath in, curl back. So really draw the belly button in, push the spine back behind you, and then push the arms forward, opening the shoulders. Sit nice and tall, and then go a bit further to open your ribs. Big opening down. Good. One more time. We really mobilize our spine really well here. Pushing back, reaching up tall, and opening the arms nice and wide. Lovely job, everyone. Okay, we're going to go straight to some abdominal work. So we're just going to find our abdominals, switch them on for the day. So coming down onto your back. Once you arrive onto your back, get nice and comfortable with your upper body. So you may need to just take like a little bit of a shuffle. And then line your feet up with your bottom, and then just make sure that you can touch the back of your heels with your hands so you know the distance of your feet from your glutes. Arms are just going to be out wide with palms facing up to help encourage the shoulders to stay open and broad. And we're going to take a few of our pelvic floor tilts. So in this position, without our hands today, we're going to visualize that like bowl of water down here, and we're tipping and drawing our abdominals up and under our ribs as we imprint our spine. Good. And then reverse that. So you're taking a gentle sort of arch away. Tuck and squeeze the pelvis. Draw the abdominals up and under the ribs. Squeeze everything down. And then pushing the hips away. Good. Just 2 more rounds like that. Squeeze, tuck, and engage. Find those deep abdominal muscles. And use them here to draw everything up, imprint your spine, and push away. Good, one more time, deep breath in. Good, so we're finishing here. We should be on a strong imprint. We're going to feel our back pressing into the mat, and our lower abdominals are really switching on here. We're just going to take our feet off the floor, finding your wide tabletop. So legs are apart here, not together today, but apart. And you want to think about your knees staying in line with your hips. Taking the arms up as an option. Opposite arm and leg is going to tap floor and squeeze to lift. Good. Opposite arm and leg, tap floor and squeeze to lift. Exhale as you lower. And squeeze to lift. And reach. And squeeze to lift. Good. Just a couple more single ones like this. And remember, you can keep your hands on the floor if you need to. That's fine. Good. Just fighting those abdominals. Lovely, guys. Now hold it up there. Keep your feet apart. Turn your palms to face each other. We're going to open the arms now, and then we're going to add our legs here as well. So as we open the arms, we're going to tap the floor with the big toes and squeeze to lift. Good. Now if you start to feel your lower back is peeling off the mat, don't go as low with your feet. So you just take it to here. That's absolutely fine. And squeeze to lift. Deep breath in. And squeeze to lift. Couple more. Keep that strength in your abdominals. Nice, everyone. Good. Deep breath in. Exhale. 2 more. And up. And 1 more. Deep breath in. And squeeze. Good job, guys. Bring your feet down. Take a quick little windscreen wiper with those knees. Lovely work, everyone. Good. Okay, we're going to do some roll-ups now before we transition. So roll-ups, quite a strong exercise. If you have trouble with your roll-ups, remember, you can just bend your knees and use your hands to sit yourself up. That is absolutely fine. Otherwise, you're stretching your legs out long. Having them a comfortable distance apart is fine. Reaching your arms behind you, take a full stretch, open through the ribs, expand through the chest. Find these lower abdominals, make sure they're still switched on. We breathe in and then exhale, we sit up nice and tall and we find a lovely tall spine and we drop the shoulders. Good. We're going to curl straight back down today. So from the tall spine, we're not going to hinge forward, but we're going to curl straight back down, curling through the abdominals, drawing them in strong and rolling down 1 vertebrae at a time and then reaching your arms back to reset. Now think of this area, taking a breath to prepare and exhaling. Smooth to sit up tall. Find that tall spine, like you're sitting against a wall, and then curl it back. Continue to reach your arms forward, and you want to draw out this process as much as you can, all the way down. Squeeze, 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 and reach the arms back. Good. Deep breath in. Exhale. Find that tall spine. Good. This is our last one to roll down, so make this one your best one. Ease it down with control. Keep drawing the abdominals in. Micromanage the pace. And then reaching back. Good. Now this one is just going to sit us up now. So deep breath in. And exhale, sit up tall. Good job, everyone. Lovely. Okay, take a little, just a release there. And then just make sure that your legs for this next exercise are right to the edge of your mat. So nice and wide. We're going to flex through the feet here. And take the arms out into your T position. So in line with your shoulders, make sure they're not too far back or too far forward. And try to sit up really tall. If you struggle with this, you can always place something underneath your butt here, like a small pillow or a block if you have a block. We're going to do a little twist. So deep breath in. As we exhale, we pulse to the right. And center. Exhale, pulse to the left. And center to the right, pulse. Now we're anchoring down through our glutes and we're pulsing through the chest. So it's like we've got like a little ringing sensation happening in our mid area. And pulse, giving our body a little kind of refresh for our stomach, but also a little abdominal flexion and back work here too. Good. 1 more each side. Not too much energy, you don't want to pull anything, but just a little bit of energy that you get a nice twist. And center. Lovely work, guys. Bring yourself over onto your side line now. So coming over onto your side and just lying down on your side body, either supporting the neck or lying down. Just making sure wherever you're going, you're not slouching. So we're continuing to always think of our form in each each position that we align the body. So we're going to go straight to our elevated climb. So you're going to lift your feet off the floor, thighs in front of you, knees are touching, and try to keep your feet or your heels touching here as you take the top leg up and then squeeze it down. Good. Deep breath in to lift and exhale down. And we're thinking about really toning and working the back of our legs here with this movement, making sure that the hips are staying square and we're not sort of leaning back as we do this movement. It's actually a bit easier to not lean back when you're in the elevated one versus when you're down. So that is made a little bit more functional up here for us. Good. Squeezing, natural steady breaths here. And up. Good. Now we're going to take this into a little extension. So we come up, we're going to stretch the knee, bend the knee, and bring it down. Now if you really struggle with this stretch, just coming to here is absolutely fine. We want to think of progressive functionality. So we're not aiming to get everything 100% all the time if our body isn't at that point yet. So we just do it our personal best with all the exercises so that each time we do them, we just get a little bit further along in how much range or technique we can perform. Good. Let's do one more of these. And squeeze and down. Nice. Okay, drop your underneath leg now. Take your top leg out long, keeping it in line with your hips so it's nice and long, and just little circles here. So we're still keeping it parallel position, and we want to make sure that it is definitely at the bottom of our mat and not sort of swaying forward or back here. Just taking those little circles. Like you're sort of drawing these circles with your big toe. Good. And then reversing those little circles. Good. Keeping really strong form. Nice. Now you're going to flex through your foot now and you're going to swing your leg forward so it's in line with your hip. Tap the floor and then push the leg back where it was. So bring it forward and tap the floor and push it back. Good. Deep breath in. Just 4 of these today. And push it back. One more. Deep breath in. Tap the floor. Push it back. Nice. Now point the foot, stretch your underneath leg out, and now your underneath leg is going to join the top leg and lower. Join the top leg and lower. Join the top leg and lower. That's it. So using those inner thigh muscles, squeeze to lift. Good, really good. This one's not easy, so well done. For 2. Good. Now hold it up there, hold it strong for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and gently bend your knees. Good job, everyone. Lovely. Just push yourself up. We will have a good stretch of everything later, just making sure we're on track with our time. And we're going to come into our side plank next. So coming up onto your forearm. Yeah, we're going to work our side plank in our forearm position today. Keeping the knees down or pushing the floor away, and you can either have your legs stacked one on top of the other or one in front of the other if you're coming to the full side plank version. Yeah, so sort of you can move between 2 and see what you prefer. Using that top hand to push the mat away, exhaling to push up to find your side plank posture, and then taking that top arm up nice and strong. Now remember, option is to stay here with the knees down and work it down there. Otherwise, we're stacking the legs, pushing the mat away. Now, our top arm is going to reach off to the outside of our mat to the floor. Exhale and inhale, lift. Exhale, reach. And inhale, lift. Good, just 2 more. And up. Good, 1 more time. And up. Now, hold it really strong. We're going to hold it here for 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and gently soften down. Really good job, guys. Good. Just take your underneath arm for another little shoulder opener, just to stretch out that shoulder. Good work. Really strong work. Lovely. Okay, so let's swing the legs around. We're going to do that all on our second side. So starting with the clams and just making sure you do exactly what you did on the first side with your head. So either lying all the way down on your neck or supporting your neck like this, and make sure that you just do the same thing here. So knees are slightly forward, we're squeezing the feet together, and we're going to squeeze at the top and then control the lower. So think of pushing that knee back, using those muscles to really rotate your leg, and then bring it down. Good. Squeezing to lift at the top and easing it down. Good. Squeeze to lift and lower. Good. And up and exhale. Good. Rotation through that hip. Good. Squeeze to lift and down. And squeeze and lower. Good. Just a couple more, and now we're going to add that little extension next. So we're going to stretch through the back of the knee. So here we go. We're going to come up and stretch and bend. Ease it down. Good. Up, stretch and bend and down. Good. Up, stretch it long and bend. Squeeze to lower. Up and stretch. Bend. Let's just do 2 more of these. Good. 1 more. Nicely done, guys. Good. Drop your underneath leg. Take that top leg straight out and in line with your hip. And then find those tiny little circles. So thinking about drawing those little circles with your big toe. That big toe's got the pen. Drawing them one direction. Nice. And then reverse. Round the other way. Lovely stuff, guys. Good. Now we take flexion through the foot, so you draw the toes back towards your shin, take it forward and tap, and straight back to where you were. Good. Squeeze forward and tap, and straight back to where you were. Good. Forward and tap, and straight back to where you were. One more time. Nicely done. Now you're going to point that foot, you're going to slide this underneath leg out. Keep that top leg where it is. Lift the underneath leg and squeeze. And up and squeeze. Lift and squeeze. Good. For 5, 4, 3. I feel like we did a couple more on this side. Sorry. 2. And hold it strong. Squeeze and hold. Squeeze and hold. Nicely done, and soften it down. Really good job, guys. Well done. Okay, push yourself up. We're going to finish on this side with our side plank. So remember, you've got all your options here to make it as beneficial for your body as you can. Finding your side position of choice, and we're going to take that top arm off to the side on our exhale, and inhale we lift, and exhale, and inhale we lift. 2 more, and inhale, and 1 more. We squeeze and we hold. We find that strength and length in the body. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ease it down. Nicely done, guys. Bring yourself up and just take your stretch with your arm across the body. Good. All right, everyone, so find a comfortable seated posture of choice. So however you would like to sit, like imagine if you were sort of, I guess, just relaxing, if you're just sitting and watching the television, what sort of position you can sit in that feels comfortable for your hips, but we need to have a straight spine. So you may want to sit on, as I said before, like a pillow or something so that you're not slouching. Yeah, but just comfortable with the legs. So we're going to do some arm circles to finish off today before we do a stretch. So taking the arms out nice and straight and just finding little circles here. Now, if you've done my class many times, I do this one a lot with online classes because it's sometimes a bit difficult with plank to, you know, with form, it can be a bit like if you don't have someone to sort of check your form, sometimes if we work our plank, it can be a bit, not dangerous, but this is a really foolproof way to engage our shoulders and arm muscles without like potential, you know, injury or whatever. So just little circles, and then we're going to reverse the circles back around the other way and just keep them really tiny at the moment. Good. Now we're going to come back forward. We're going to go a tiny bit bigger with the palms still down today. So palms are staying down, a little bit bigger. So you start to sort of feel your spine lengthen here. And then reverse. Feel your arms start to get a little bit heavy. And just breathing, breathing, breathing. Good. Now you're going to turn your palms forward. You're going to bring them in and out. Like you're squashing something between your hands. Try to find that resistance in your arms. Squeeze and out. Squeeze and out. Squeeze and out. Just two more like that. Beautiful work. We go back to the circles and we're going to go a tiny bit bigger now. Tiny bit bigger. Keeping those arms really strong. Reversing, reversing. Good. Now last set of the forwards. Squeeze and open. Squeeze and open. Squeeze and open. Squeeze and open for 2 and 1. Good. Now just hold your arms. Now if you have time after class, you could repeat this exercise because it's, you know, really beneficial to do it a bit more. Otherwise, we're just going to gently release them down and exhale. Good work, guys. Take another stretch into your shoulders. Very good. Fantastic work, everyone. All right, my lovelies, let's do a quick stretch to finish today. So staying seated and just taking your seated tree stretch. So one leg is bent. We're sitting down on our bottom, feel your bottom nice and square, and we're going to take a deep breath in and then exhale, reaching forward over that leg. So just to where you can reach, just making sure that you're keeping your bottom attached to the floor, and think of your body starting to melt down onto your thigh, stretching through the back of the neck. You're going to stretch through the back of the hips here, also the inner thigh, so we're stretching a lot of areas in the hamstring as well. One more breath down there, and then very gently just rolling up, and then take your opposite hand to your knee and reaching your other arm up and over for your side bend. So again, you might just be here, that's fine. We want to try and encourage our side down to grab hold of the toe if you can reach. And then gently bringing your body back up, nice and tall, and then just switching over sides. So again, just finding your tailbone, make sure it's planted down into the floor, nice tall back, and then exhaling down over the leg. Again, just focusing on where you can reach. Taking one more solid breath. Very gently rolling up through your spine. Taking the opposite knee, reaching up, and then finding that side bend wherever it might be for your body. Taking one final deep breath there. and then gently push up. Find a nice tall spine. Good. All right, coming back to your seated posture, bringing your hands back onto your knees, closing your eyes, and then taking again those circles like we did at the beginning of class, just opening up the neck, finding lots of space for the muscles to relax, both directions. And then sitting nice and tall. So finish with our 3 deep breaths. So really good job today, everyone. Well done. So deep breath in, just reaching the arms up. Big exhale to press the arms down. Inhale, taking lots of positive energy. And big exhale, mind, body and soul. Last one, deep breath in. And big exhale. Well done, everyone. So great job in your class this morning. Yeah, as it is the 1st of November, lovely time to set some new intentions for the month, new goals, just keeping your fitness journey on track. If there's anything you're trying to improve on, just revisiting those. Always think it's really good at the start of a new month to do that. So thank you so much for joining me. If you're a regular, I'll see you in February. So have a lovely holiday season, whatever you celebrate, etc.